how's that stock market doing, bud? Ashley Kerr 3, 0 followers, no profile picture. To answer your question, my stock portfolio is looking pretty good today, actually.
Oh, Daryl, you were so excited to jump on the internet and show off to a bunch of strangers that you've got some money. Uh-oh, big spender hanging past the knees. But what you actually did here, Daryl, is put up a big, beautiful advertisement for just how much you kicked ass while Joe Biden was your president, and just how much it has sucked ass ever since Trump took over. Okay, let's take a look at your fucking graph here, Daryl. Impressive. So am I to understand, Daryl, that after Joe Biden inherited a dystopian shithole of an economy from Donald Trump, that he took your portfolio to heights you've never fucking seen before? Can we get a quick... I agree. All right, now let's take a closer look at the Looney Tunes segment of your graph, Daryl, after Trump took over. Well, you know what they say, Daryl, sometimes it's good to lose lots of money. I don't know, is that what they say? I'm not a financial advisor, Daryl, but it seems like this portfolio is something you're very proud of in your life, okay? But if I were you, Daryl, I would begin planning ahead. I would start diversifying the things in your life that you are proud of, because this portfolio, Daryl, it might be going away. Okay. Anyway, we'll catch you at the bottom, Daryl. Make sure you save a little bit of cash to buy stocks after the entire economy collapses. That's what the real rich people are going to do. You know, the type of people who don't have to hop on the internet and show off their bank accounts to strangers for validation. The real rich people. That's what they're going to do. All right? All right, bud. Good luck.
When Trump took office, the stock market was like a kid on a sugar high, soaring to record highs, breaking through ceilings, and making investors feel like they'd won the lottery. The Dow, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, they were all flexing like they'd just finished a CrossFit class. And why not? Trump was touting his tax cuts, deregulation, and America First policies like a salesman with a golden pitch. For a while, it seemed like the good times would never end. But here's the thing about sugar highs. Eventually, you crash. And while the market was busy throwing confetti, inflation was lurking in the shadows like the villain in a bad horror movie. Sure, it started slow. A few cents here, a few dollars there. But before long, it was creeping into everything, and suddenly, that booming economy felt a little less boom and a little more bust for the average American trying to make ends meet. And let's not forget the trade wars. Oh, the trade wars. Trump's tariffs on China, Canada, Mexico, and Europe were supposed to bring manufacturing back to the US and stick it to Beijing. Instead, they are sticking it to American consumers, who are seeing prices on everything from electronics to appliances go up faster than a SpaceX launch. Farmers are taking the hit too. It's like watching a game of economic Jenga. Every move seemed risky, and eventually, the whole thing started to wobble. So, what's the takeaway? The Trump era is a wild ride for the economy, full of highs, lows, and plenty of what just happened moments. For some, it is a golden age of wealth creation. For others, it is a reminder that not all that glitters is gold, especially when inflation is quietly picking your pocket. As we look back, one thing's clear. The stock market and inflation under Trump were a microcosm of his presidency. Flashy, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. Whether you loved it or hated it, you can't look away. And hey, if nothing else, it's giving us all something to talk about at Thanksgiving dinner. Just don't bring up the price of eggs.
Donald Trump's lawyers got their asses handed to them in court today. A judge in California calling their firing of federal employees a sham, ordering them to hire back thousands of those employees. Now, whether or not they do it, that's a whole nother thing, okay? The stock market is down again today. And then there's a government shutdown looming. And then Donald Trump is unhinged another day in the Oval Office. Are you having fun yet in this America that is allegedly great again?
Well, folks. Gather round for another thrilling episode of Trump's America, the reality show that promised to make America great again, but, as it turns out, might have just been a masterclass in political catfishing. Let's rewind for a second. Remember when Trump first swaggered onto the political stage, promising to bulldoze the status quo like a billionaire wrecking ball? His base, many of them fed up with the same old political song and dance, saw him as the ultimate outsider, the guy who'd finally stick it to the elites. And stick it, he did, though not always in the ways they expected. Fast forward to today, and the MAGA movement is at a crossroads. Some of his followers are starting to feel like they've been catfished by the ultimate political influencer. They signed up for a revolution, but they're getting reruns of the same old Washington drama, just with more Twitter rants and fewer results. And yet, for every disillusioned voter, there's another who's doubling down, convinced that Trump is still the only guy who can save America from itself. So, grab your snacks and settle in, folks, because this wild ride is just getting started, and you can bet it'll be anything but boring.
Y'all, we're going to...
Is that a Nazi salute?
Do it. So this guy rode up on us. Where'd he go? This guy rode up on us, all fucking huffing and puffing. That huffing and puffing shit didn't get him very far. Then he wouldn't even acknowledge that Elon Musk did a Nazi salute. So I asked him, do a Nazi salute, as you saw.
Do it again. Go ahead.
That's not what he did. That's not what he did. Do what Elon did.
I love it. Come on.
Do what Elon did.
Come on.
Do what Elon did. Come on.
That's exactly what
Give me that oomph he had. No, why is your hand facing this way? That's not how his hand was facing.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Y'all reach is the problem.
This is a layup for you, dude. This is a layup
reach.
for you, bro.
Y'all reach.
A layup.
My 18-year-old here is more intelligent than y'all.
Listen, why are you dragging your son into it? I got 5 kids. I would never drag them into an argument with another adult. Come on, grow up.
Absolutely not.
Do you agree with them people being the ones who shit in the halls of Congress? You agree with them being
I believe
part-
that anyone who doesn't work should be fired.
So once again, the men who attacked us on January 6th, who shit in the halls of Congress.
Attacked us on January 6th.
Okay, so
What about
once
the
again,
people?
so
What
you got
about
a
the
problem
people
with
that the
facts,
street
so
was
once I
attacked?
get
Were they
so,
attackers?
Get the fuck out
Nope.
of here, man.
Huh?
Get the fuck out
They
of here,
weren't?
man.
No.
Black
They
Lives
didn't
Matter
burn-
got more integrity
they
than
didn't burn
anybody in
down
the fucking
cities?
White House right
No.
now.
They didn't burn down
Anybody.
cities. They
Imagine
didn't destroy
having a
cities.
fucking
No.
terrorist up in here and the fucking
What city?
Nazis.
Name one city destroyed.
And go.
Name one city. I guess
One.
you never.
Go.
I guess you never watched
Name-
anything
the
on
name one
TV,
should be
right?
easy.
Well, you never watched
Name
either.
one.
The only cities destroyed in this damn country were black cities. Black Wall Street, destroyed by racist-ass white men.
Look up
Right?
Tesla.
Not one of them went to jail.
Tulsa.
Not one of them.
Tulsa.
Black people seem to be occupying space in your mind. Why are you hanging out here?
Black people
Don't you got like a rally to go to?
The difference in me is I don't look at color like y'all.
Right. Of course you do. Of
No
course you
Nazi
do.
salute.
That's why you
fucking
defend them.
jackass.
You won't even admit it's a Nazi
That's
salute.
why you defend the Nazis.
Aren't y'all
Trump is the
party
most
of love,
racist.
and you're
No,
saying,
you
Except
guys-
for Nazi hate
You
speech.
got it.
We stand up against
Wrong
that.
party,
You
bro.
cannot.
I'm sorry, man.
There's no tolerance
My man
for
won't do a
Nazi
Nazi
shit in this
salute.
country. Zero.
That's a layup.
I yell to be heard because you're a Nazi.
I'm a Nazi.
You throw a Nazi salute, you're a Nazi.
If you fail to denounce a Nazi, you a Nazi.
Deny your Nazi salute.
And just so you know what he was doing, he was out here taking pictures of Black Lives Matter Plaza being broken up. He was rejoicing in the fact that Black Lives Matter Plaza is being broken up.
There's MAGA, Make America Healthy Again, MAGA, Make America Great Again. Then we need to make America follow the Constitution again. Motherfucker. That sounded better in my head, actually.
Be bombarded with a lot of messages from Republicans and MAGA and white people about how sorry they are that they voted for Agent Orange. One common refrain that I hear a lot is, but we didn't vote for this. We didn't vote for Elon Musk. We didn't vote for people to be laid off. We didn't vote for cut-star healthcare. Yes, you did. You just thought that it wouldn't be you that would be affected. That's truth. But recognize what the end goal of this strategy is. These posts that they're making that are heartfelt, talking about, oh, they are so regretful and that they didn't realize that their vote would cause all of this chaos. All that is designed to do, along with their rage baiting and their trollish behavior, is to get attention centered on them. They have a deep pathological need to be the center of attention. They really believe that the universe revolves around them. And if you're Black, you definitely know that. They are constantly involved in our business.